4 chefs, 3 courses, the challenge. Create an unforgettable meal from the mystery items hidden in these baskets before time runs out. Time's up. Who will win the $10,000 prize? And who will be chopped? Welcome, chefs. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course in the meal comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And for the appetizer course, we have broccoli, unsweetened cranberry juice, madeleines, and sea urchin.
Awesome.
20 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
Sea urchin, I just pry one of those bad boys open. There's a lot of seaweed and salt water, so it's got this kind of oceany flavor, but it has a real richness to it. And I instantly think of doing madeleine crostini with sea urchin and a warm broccoli salad with a cranberry vinaigrette.
In New Zealand, I'll just pull a sea urchin off the rocks, crack them open, and there's your protein hit for the day. I'm going to marinate it just in a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of mirin, and I'll put some fresh herbs in there, some chive.
I pull out madeleines. It's bland, like a sponge of flavor. So it's kind of like a green light. I'm going to make cranberry soaked madeleine with broccoli puree and sea urchin. So I get a pan on, throw in some onions, some garlic, the basil, throw it in the blender, hints of truffle.
My father was a fisherman growing up. He was a commercial clam digger, so I was always around seafood. I'm making a stuffed sea urchin using madeleine cookie stuffing with a cranberry citrus sauce and sauteed broccoli flour. I'm trying to make something familiar, but also outside of the box. I'm gonna go for it no matter what.
To showcase the sea urchin, I'm gonna leave it raw, and I'm just gonna pile a couple little pieces on top of my madeleine crostini.
Cranberry juice, it's really, really sour, so I needed to reduce down with some cumin, onions, coriander, sugar, and then puree it with the broccoli flour.
Broccoli flour, it's like cauliflower. It's got a little bit more color in it, so I can use that to my advantage on the plate. It'll look nice. So I'm getting a quick saute on it, trying to get a little bit of a texture thing going with the stuffing.
10, 9, 8, 7.
It's 10 heartbeats. Boom, boom, boom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. What have you made for us, Chef Adrian?
Today I made madeleines soaked in cranberry to accompany the sea urchin, a puree of broccoli flour, and a tad of truffle oil.
Chef Wayne.
I've prepared stuffed urchin with a broccoli flour and cranberry citrus sauce.
Chef Lish.
Today I've prepared a warm roasted broccoli flour salad with a crostini of madeleine, sea urchin, and a little mint and cilantro to bring it all together.
And finally, Chef Kane.
I prepared a broccoli flour spiced puree with cumin, coriander, toast with a marinated citrus sea urchin.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Kane, you've been chopped.
We really didn't feel the cranberry came through in your dish, and overall, your dish just wasn't seasoned enough.
Thank you.
Chef Adrian, Chef Wayne, Chef Lish, please open your baskets for the entree round. The mandatory ingredients for the entree round are canned mandarin oranges, red pearl onions, chicken thighs, and pork hocks. 30 minutes on the clock this time. Clock starts now.
What I immediately think of is ham hock hash. So I go for the potatoes and add paprika to grab more of that smoky flavor out of the ham hock. And I think pearl onions do have a tendency to be a little bit sweeter than a regular onion. My goal is to throw them in the hash and really get a nice hard sear on them. There is a risk that the chicken thighs won't cook in time, but my wife and I moved here with 4 bags and no place to live and no jobs. So you could say that we're kind of risk takers.
I'm gonna try and do a spin on a rustic pasta carbonara. I'm treating this pork like a bacon. I gotta throw it right in the pasta pot. I take the other half that I had, throw the pork hock in the pan, get the oranges going in there. I'm deglazing it with a little cognac, trying to get a little bit more flavor out of the oranges.
I want to make chicken fricassee. My mom always starts with the pork hock and what they call a sofrito, which is a medley of onions and peppers, garlic, and a tomato base. And then I throw in the chicken. When my mom makes a fricassee at home, it simmers close to an hour. So I'm thinking, let's take a risk here, crank up the heat, and we'll cover it, and let's hope that it cooks in 20 minutes.
I pull my chicken thighs out of the oven, and I'm sticking a thermometer in this bad boy just to make sure. And it's perfect.
I actually love pearl onions. I'm gonna just throw them a little olive oil, throw them in the oven, and try to roast the skin off. And I need a little bit more substance in this. I want it to be hearty. I see a can of cannelloni beans, and I'm thinking I'm gonna just pop these open, throw them in the dish.
Chefs, it's 1 minute left.
In a Latin family, we always match up our entrees with a small salad on the side. So I immediately think mandarin oranges, onions, olive oil, and lime vinaigrette. Toss the arugula, make a small salad.
It's all nervous energy right now. The clock's ticking. Holy cow, time's going so fast. I'm dripping sweat.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Wayne.
I've prepared a little pan-seared chicken thigh over a mandarin and red pearl onion carbonara.
Chef Lish.
I did a potato and ham hock hash topped with mandarin glazed chicken thigh and a little mandarin and celery slaw on top for some crunch.
For final entree, Chef Adrian.
Today I made for you a Caribbean chicken fricassee with a curried goat cheese sweet potato.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Wayne, you've been chopped.
As far as creativity and presentation go, we really felt that it didn't meet the standards that we're looking for. So unfortunately, we had to chop you.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Chef Adrian, Chef Lish, you've made it all the way to the final round, dessert. Please open your baskets. What do we have? Gingerbread cookie dough, goat cheese, garam masala, and strawberry syrup. 30 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
I'm gonna make an Indian-inspired gingerbread trifle with a goat cheese and gram masala custard.
I'm gonna make a goat cheese and ricotta kind of cheesecake on top of the gingerbread crust.
I grabbed some heavy cream, some eggs, and vanilla extract, then added the gram masala. I'm thinking, great, delicious, smooth. It goes in the blast chiller. Wow, the clock is ticking. I'm scared out of my mind.
Lish just tasted the strawberry syrup. How was that? Good?
Oh, lovely. The strawberry syrup tastes like cough medicine. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a strawberry sauce. And then we'll kind of mellow out the tanginess of the goat cheese to carry the cheesecake filling. Obviously, the garam masala is sending me in the direction of Indian. I grab a bunch of oranges, basil, mint, cilantro, and throw it in with the filling.
I'm working on a caramel for my caramel sticks. I'm working on a caramel base to saute my green apples, raspberries, deglaze with some rum, add the strawberry syrup.
I think Adrian's cookies might be a little overdone.
I just want the same thing.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Lish.
This is a goat cheese and garam masala cheesecake with a gingerbread crust and a black pepper and strawberry sauce.
Chef Adrian.
Well, today what I've made an Indian-inspired gingerbread trifle and a saute of green apple and raspberry with the strawberry syrup.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Adrian, you've been chopped.
Unfortunately, it just came down to too many errors for us to look past. So for that reason, you've been chopped.
Thank you. You did awesome.
You did awesome.
Thank you, Chef. And that means, Chef Lish Styling, that you are the chopped champion, and I have to ask you to take $10,000 off our hands. Congratulations.
Good job.
Good job.
Very nice job today.
Thank you.